Hello, everyone. Happy Mondays. It is the start of the week, which means it's time to start some new games and some new things to do. And for those who don't know me, hello, my name is your Saber. I am your demon gal, just gaming in the human world. I'm here for the indie times and the cozy vibes. And why does Oooo cost more? So my mods brought that up and they were like, that's too cheap. You're going to be saying it all the time. So we brought it to 2000, but we brought up some other things. Also, hello, Crowned Royalty. Hello, It's Mia. Hello, Snaky Moon. Welcome back. It's good to see you guys. I hope you guys had a great start to your week. I know I did. Actually managed to get some sleep. And we're coming back for a little bit more Doki Doki. And for those who have noticed, we do have a few new, whatchamacallits, redeems. So this has been fun. I'm trying to think of new things. Have you guys ever have any? In another channel, I have over 1 million points. Dang! That's amazing. That's commitment. That's awesome at the same time. 1 million points? That means you've been watching them for years at least. At least more than a year. Minimum more than a year. But speaking of channel points, if anybody has any ideas, feel free. I'm just, slowly adding them as time goes on, fiddling with some here and there, getting some new emotes, all the good things. And schedule is up. Took a little longer than normal due to the fact that work has been a bit of a butt, and because I'm in the culinary field, you never know what they're going to throw at us. So, sorry about that it took a little longer than normal, but we are back. So we're going back to high school. I think last time we were talking to Yuri, because that is main girl for me. Everyone's got their choice, so we'll see where it's gonna go, and hopefully things stay very cutesy. Team Yuri, yes! Let's fucking go! Alrighty. I started watching him back when I was in school. Also, yes, you are one of his loyalty streamers. That is amazing. I can't, it's so crazy to think of the number. 1 million. That is fucking badass. Everything is good. If the sound is too loud for you guys, just let me know. And hopefully, we won't have any issues. Hint, you can skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Amazing. And get your drinks ready. I'm gonna be drinking LaCroix for a while, guys. I bought 4. But a ton of people hate him now because he uses a VTuber model. Honestly, I never understood hate like that. Support what you support, I never understood that. Whether it's like coloring your hair. And plus, there's some nuances to being a VTuber model that you can't do as a real life streamer. I mean, and it goes vice versa. There's some things that you do more when you're an IRL streamer versus a VTuber. So he wants to do a persona. He wants a fresh change. He wants to keep it fresh. And who are we to judge him for that? Those people are just butts. No point in giving hate, especially when at the end of the day, it's his choice. And if they don't like it, they shouldn't have to make a fuss. That's the one thing I never understood. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Huh. I cleaned it before you came over, so. That's very considerate of you to do. No. I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's Rich, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She put both of her hands firmly in her lap. That looks like she put him behind her back, but what do I know? As if making sure she's keeping track of them. People also keep saying his name wrong. They're just being... I'm not going to say they're being douches. Sometimes some people have problems with pronunciation, but I feel like you gotta do your best and not be such a You gotta give it your best effort. I don't know the streamer's name, so I can't say anything. But, like, I have a feeling it's not that difficult. So, should we get started? Ah, yes. I have a few things planned that you can help me with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will just just out of curiosity. Pika's prey. Okay, I probably might say it wrong myself, but I feel like once you hear him say it, or she say it, you should be able to get that. It's either Pika's prey. It looks like Pika's prey. I could be wrong, but this is just me reading it. But I feel like all of us VTubers and all of us streamers in general introduce ourselves. So once you hear it, it should be simple. I did say it wrong. From reading, it's different versus like hearing. Like I think if I looked up their YouTube account and then listened to it, I would get it. They say that he's saying his own name wrong. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, they're just being douchebags then. That's just douchebag behavior. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Ah. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes you feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. But they still... Yeah, they gotta get... Once you hear it... And also, I don't understand why people would, like, go to... Like, you are saying it wrong. It's like, I made it. That's so silly. Sailor Mao, welcome back. And yes, you just came right in time. We just got started. We got Best Girl Yuri right now. Oh, yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. How was your day? Did you have a good start to your week? She pulls out a few candles and wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? I think that would be a slight fire hazard, but that's just me. Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It sounds suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. Me, if you play Moonlighter, it may glitch on you. Good to know. I got some on my wish list, and I forgot which one I didn't purchase anything. There's some in my cart and some on my wish list, because I went through the ones that were on that playlist you sent yesterday. So, we got some things planned up. Right now I got Pinstripe coming up, Limbo, and a few, and of course, because we were in the middle of it last time, 5 Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit. She reaches... Though, when it comes to aromatherapy, I am always going to pick some sort of lavender. Lavender is the GOAT, in my opinion. I love anything lavender scented. Lavender, vanilla, mix those two together, I'm a happy gal. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper on the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract someone to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Saber. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. Oh, try Darkest Tale. You play as a teddy bear with a scissor blade. Oh my gosh, that sounds both dangerous and adorable. That's really cute. Do I have that one on my list? I got my notebook already out. Moonstrom, Moonlighter, Don't Escape 4, No Delivery, Elisa, Clock Tower, Valhalla, Darkest Tale. Doesn't look like I had that on my list. Reverse the Fairy Tales. Late Nursery. What else? Okay. Alright, perfect. Okay, got it. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired leg. So Little Red Riding Hood is evil and murders wolves. She was like, not today, Mr. Wolf. Pew, pew. When she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. Oh, damn. Yuri goes like that. She's a woman after my own heart. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out... Yes, I promise. No, more like tears out there. Oh, so she goes like that. She's that badass. No, Pugsley, not splat. Cut. Tear. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Oh, what am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me? No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. I am also into knives, but that's my culinary knives. When I went to Japan, I got myself a chef's knife and a paring knife. But because I have little hands myself, I tend to use French knives. Even though, like, I think German knives are goated. They're just too big for me. That's what she said. And I struggle with them because they're very long and the handles are very heavy. And I'm just a little thing sometimes. So I have a French chef's knife, but then I upgraded to a 7-inch Japanese chef's knife. And I love her to death. I gotta share her in my Twitter one day. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's really a cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once more. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Saber! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. Have you heard of Pokemon Conquest? I like the look of Japanese knives. Me too. They are just so elegant, you know? They are very elegant. I after chat, let me see if I can run downstairs and take a photo of mine, because I love mine. She's a black blade, and I think, oh, what was the, it wasn't a bamboo handle. Oh, I forgot the wood that it was used. I've heard of it. I haven't played it, but I've heard of Pokemon Conquest. Knife-chan, don't cut me. No, Knife-chan, no, please. But yeah, so I have that and a paring knife. I do have a Cutco knife, but that's my throwaway knife. They make decent knives, but they're not my favorite. Samurai Pokemon game. Hell yeah, Pikachu, I choose you. You Saber Slice. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. She has a weird obsession with knives. This is sad because, like, for me, because it's like my entire job, I'm like, oh yeah, knives, that's a good subject. But then I just remembered she's a teenager in high school, so yeah, you're right. That's a slight weird obsession. Meanwhile, Saber isn't my name, so I'm like, oh right. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah, she stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Yuri, no! That's how you get sick! That's how you get sick! Yeah, you know, a little ill. Like, they barely know each other. Hepatitis? Ever heard of it? I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pulled my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. I mean, I guess it's instinctual when you cut yourself, you put your finger in your mouth, but, like, to grab someone else's hand, I couldn't. Plain Night Cry. Don't forget the wedding ring. It's a clock tower game, but it's kind of sad. Oh, it's kind of bad. Night Cry. Teardrop for a sad game. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Saber! Did you just really do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Can you both of you just wash your hands, please, after that? Just both wash your hands after that. Hey, yo, I know, they're just licking digits here. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Saber. Says the girl that licked the blood off my finger. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? You're calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. He's just gonna feel it every time he puts on hand sanitizer. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. I don't know why. I guess because it's a horror game. Like, I know it's supposed to be horror. The second she moved away, I thought we were going to see a face right there. I lied to myself. I prepared for nothing. After we finished attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looked better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. She had a Pinterest board chat. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Easier to clean up, too. I put them on my plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, putting it back over her arm. Nothing. Yuri, what were you doing? Yuri? Yuri, girl, I don't like the sound of that. Why are we unrolling our arm sleeves like that? That's not very demure of you. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we could do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the pattern. Oh, a gradient? Oh, we getting fancy here. Starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. She is being really cute. I'm a little worried about why she was rolling up her sleeves, but she's being adorbs. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Don't worry about it. It's so hard not to worry. Does she need help? Do all the girls need help here? Do we all need therapy? You know what, Yuri? Let's go to therapy. Together. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back in then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. I'm sure it's normal teenage behavior. Yeah. That's what we're gonna tell ourselves, chat. It's normal. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way, too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Spoken like a true introvert. Is that so? Even if you and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Boom, that's why I stream. I think I feel the same way. This main character gets me. I like him. I like him a lot. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I moved at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah. Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. This is such pretty art, though. She reminds me... What's the craziest thing to happen to you at school? Ooh. It really does depend, chat. The craziest thing that happened to me at school. We had a celebrity come to our school, but they showed up drunk, and I had to interview them. It was a very, very weird experience. I think that's got it. That, and when they let loose the chickens on senior day. It wasn't even our senior day. It's just that they hid a chicken in every closet of the school, and we were hearing clucking, and of course at different times people were opening the closets, and suddenly, and they got everywhere. It took a whole day. 2 kids broke through a wall. What the hell? What were they doing? Were they were they thrown? Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait, oh, look at how they draw the eyes here. Trying to run up the wall? Oh my gosh. They're like, parkour! That's fucking nuts. That's hilarious, though. Pugsley, not now. Wait. Eh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. I know, really weird timing, Pugsley. It's just like, hey, this really nice moment's happening. I miss ice cream. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush, and continuing following Yuri's example. That should do it. I feel it filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. So the broke through the mat chain door, broke through the borders of the wall, rolled onto the couch, and then to the floor. That's nuts. They did a barrel roll. Man, high school is some weird times. I'm assuming high school. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here and have you bring it in the morning. Or you can get a hairdryer setting on the cool setting and use that to speed it up since it's watercolor. What's the worst thing you heard while at work? Oh, easy. I heard a hit, like someone setting up a hit. Like they were planning to murder someone. That was a very awkward day. So, yeah. That, I'll never know. All I know is I left. I mentioned it to the boss and I walked out. I was not going to be a part of that. Nope. I was only a temp, so I really didn't care if I came back or not. But I think that's one of the worst things I ever heard through. You know, just so we don't bring down chat, I don't think you should say yours either. I feel bad even saying that myself. Cuz like we're going to keep it cozy and happy vibes. Because I feel like the story is about to get really messed up. Perhaps it would be best to leave it here and then have you bring it in the morning. No, just use the hairdryer technique. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. We could hold hands. But that's me just wishing for the best. You say that like you're glad it's over. All I say is that I heard something that they really would not want me to hear. Honestly, do people, like, in these cases for both of us, why are you saying it around people in general? Like, when you're saying something that messed up, you would think they would at least, like, leave the room? Something? Like, don't say it out in the open. Anyone can hear. And especially, I feel like whispers carry more than regular conversation. Was I wrong to assume you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? Oh no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. It was in a restaurant. Honestly, there's like a bunch of people in the restaurant. Take it to the alley in the back. Or if you're working there, go to the freezer box. No one can hear you in there. I go there to cry all the time. So do other people. Go to the freezer box. Leave us out of it. We don't need to know these things. I need to start making dinner soon. Ah, so you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we'd have extra time after finishing work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it'd be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. I wish I didn't hear it. It was really gross. I'm sorry. I hope you can etch and sketch that out of your mind, Snaky Moon. I hope you can forget it. I wish I forget it. Like, every once in a while I dream of that, and I'm like, I wonder if it happened. But I walked away and didn't look back. So, we're going to do a quick etch and sketch of our minds. Just etch and sketch. Etch and sketch. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. The important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed. Or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Yeah, we can do this again. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go hang out somewhere. Ah, I forgot you don't like going out much. I stumble over my words. Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Saber. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh shit, she got really close, chat. Holy crap. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Eh? Ah. Hi, Saber. Sayori. Just now, we were... It's okay, Saber. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course! Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Chat, if we had to take a drink every time they apologize in this game, I think we would all die. It would be alcohol poisoning right there. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. Aww, chiquita, tú no necesitas llorar. You don't need to cry. It's okay. Here, a mouse tissue for your face. Wipe those tears away. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Saber? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Saber. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Monica, what are you telling her? Monica! Consume her. Damn, girl. I know, she's just like... She's going through it, chat. That's the depression talking. It is. Do you want to take... I couldn't even think. Do you want to take Zoloft Together, you need help, sweetie. It's okay. It's okay to be not okay. What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But, but, Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Saber. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Saber, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Oh, Sayori, I know she is going through it, chat. She's going through it. She also needs help. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Oh, shit. This is hard. At school, some kids try to microwave a battery in the church's microwave. What the? Kids, man, they do the silliest things. Hands her a tissue. Hands her a puppy. I mean, I feel like telling her I love you means, like, you know, I love you as a friend. I'm not going to give her any weird, like, thoughts, right, chat? Like, I tell my friends I love them all the time. I'm going to say I love you. I love you. Those are my true feelings, so there's no way you can like me more than I like you. I should have realized, fuck. But spending time with everyone at the club, now I'm a player now. Having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I'll know we'll both be happy. Saber. Oh, that's what we look like. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Saber, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Saber. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to make a different save file. Because I'm going to come back to this scene. And I'm going to pick the other one. Then my next playthrough. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this, Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? The most main character haircut ever. It really is. It looks like Kazuma from Konosuba. Actually, just start inserting every character you know that looks like this. Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Saber. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save it here. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? Jeez, I chose the worst thing, chat. We really just said, hey, Yuri, you too much. Sorry. I went from purple to pink. Is that pink? Yeah, that's pink. What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Saber? Sayori gazes me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me. Right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I feel like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori's the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funny enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. And Yuri. He knows. He knows, chat. We became two-timers. Saber, you're the first one here. Thanks for being so early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Saber. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. Exchange? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? Grabs gun and shoots Monika. See, I knew we couldn't trust Monika. There's something off about her. That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monika's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets I laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yura's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Well. I think I'm just gonna sum it up, chat. I feel like a quick summary. I'll just read the last few lines, and I feel like we're gonna get the idea. Get out of my head. That's the whole. That's everything. Oh no, there's more. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit to my stomach. That's not even a red flag. That's a red banner. That's just, holy shit. Saber, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from anything else that Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monika calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday things will be the same as they always been. That's all she wants, and all I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? I mean, if the parents allow, I guess. But, you know, boy next door kind of deal. In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. At least he's a gentleman. He didn't just, like, throw the door open. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really don't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Holy fuck! Sayori, no! An exception has occurred. What the fuck? Oh my god. It didn't even give me a chance to, like, fucking click. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed after all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her even feel worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I knew I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Dun dun dun. The hell? I guess loading game won't do shit. I'm gonna assume it's this. The fuck is going on? Welp. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arm. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself. Wait. Okay, so it started up again. However, I just sighed. What the fuck? It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. You know, I always walk to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. What the... I don't see anything different. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Saber? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah. Oh, it was all a dream, I tell myself. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Who are you? Like, seriously, she really fucking animorphed up there. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me generally feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Um, it's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. 3? It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I could see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Saber. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome! You're really sweet, Saber, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I look for the materials another time. You're more important. Are we? Why are we important? And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Didn't we just sell it a few days ago? Wait, did we actually sell our souls? Oh, so she's a contract demon like myself. Let's go. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes. Whoa, 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 what the fuck was that? I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. What the fuck? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Saber. All words escape me in this situation. You already sold your soul. Your soul to Teddy. Dun, dun, dun. This club isn't full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Girl 2 and Girl 1. I know, we didn't even get names. No one introduces themselves right away. They just start going off. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid. I feel like we read some of this too. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Saber in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that. I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Saber? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. Also, that means we didn't get any cupcakes, and I'm low-key sad. So, I know you didn't plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all their effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like that festival that much more important. So we went back in time because the festival hasn't happened yet. I'm confident that we really can grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Hell, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Saber, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years. Okay, we definitely had this conversation before, so we're gonna skip through this chat. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world... Was this stuff that Sayori was saying? Are they... I hate horror. Yeah, we definitely had these conversations before. Alright, chat, we're gonna skip through these a little bit. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Let's all go home. Yep, we're writing poems again. This is so weird without Sayori in here, though. Yeah, I never said I would join this club. Yeah, this is literally almost word for word, but we're just missing a person. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? But you had 4. How did she get, erased? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Alright, so we are joining the literature club, and now I'm wondering what's going to change when we go back. Sayori was a big part of our day. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over me once more. Saber, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. So now we don't walk home with Sayori because she's dead. With that, I depart the clubroom and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? I mean, yeah. Holy fuck. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy. That's not a poem, that's a drawing. Did she also slit her wrist? What the fuck? Oh, so now we got these two. Vivacious. Variance. Extra. Oh, damn it. Philosophy. Unrequited. Unrequited? Tenacious. Sensation. I feel like fester is a word she would like. Intellectual. Whirlwind. Analysis. Incongruent. Disarray. Atone. Massacre. Uncontrollable. Eternity. Heaven sent. Melancholy. Defeat. Alright, we got Yuri again. Hi again, Saber. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Yuri, what the fuck happened to your face there for a second? Girly pop, you okay? Why are they glitching? Thanks for keeping your promise, Saber. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. What the fuck, Natsuki? Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. I think you need to get reprogrammed, girl. Jesus Christ. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, she's covering the words. What the Girl! Rude! Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like we had this conversation with Yuri yesterday. Okay, yeah, we definitely did. Yeah, this is deja vu. Now that everyone's settled, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent me, yep. Yep, we did this yesterday. But, like, why do they randomly glitch out? And, like, I keep expecting something's gonna pop up from the background. I know, every time he says I miss ice cream, I suddenly want ice cream. But we don't have ice cream at home. We only have ice pops. And no, they are not the same thing. Okay, what the fuck? That's different. But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway, then suddenly we're in a simulation. That's the only thing. This is fucked. Oh, I skipped through that too fast. Shit. Okay, we did this yesterday. But what is the lore behind this? Because there has to be a lore. Okay, girl. Is your code up to date? I know you're a video game and all, but I didn't, you know, the patchwork is off. Okay, so we're doing that again. I don't want to go too fast because I feel like I'm going to miss something. She doesn't know. I don't think anyone knows. Probably Monica knows because of what she said. I don't trust Monica. Alright, I don't want to go too fast and miss something because I did skip over that one line. I was just bathing in that feel. Oh, I didn't even click. Just because she's glitching a little doesn't mean she's not best girl. she needs a little patch. We're just gonna get a coder, be like, hey, can you work on the software real quick? Okay, but I didn't click that. That just sped up. Okay. We're reading again, so some things don't change. And look at how cute she is when she's not glitching. But we're having a time. I hope that's not gonna change, but I started to see why everybody was so get ready. And now they're having their cute moment. Oh, look at how the light catches her hair. She kind of looks a little bit like Sakura from Fate Stay Night. But then again, purple hair girls, they kind of... Well, we're having a moment, but like... I just noticed anytime I write those poems, Monica is not one of the girls, so I'm not trying to impress her, am I? Or is she not like an option? Saber, did something just happen now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note to where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Well, it's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first, but Yuri is gone. Yuri! Saber, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What, you expect me? Yep, okay, we had this conversation with her yesterday. She's not glitching, though, and nothing's popping out in the background. Same poem. Nothing's added. Okay. We're still pretty good here. Alright. So her poem's the same. Oh my god, no. Yuri's next because she's the one that strayed away. Not my girl. No! So she's talking about, look at her little canine teeth. Little apex predator there. Alright, so now we do Monica. Hi, Saber. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Saber. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I just didn't... Okay, we definitely had this. Her conversation's not changing. Making sure it's not changing. But Yuri's stuff was changing a lot, so she's fucking next. Not my girl. Leave her alone. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Alright, this, I'm trying to remember how her poem was last time, but this seems different. Hole in a wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room began to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. That was a little different. I don't like how that sounded, but... Monica, do you have a thing for us? So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. This sounds like it's fourth wall break. It does. She's just pulling the Kool-Aid man on us, get chat. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. And very metaphorical. Agreed, agreed. I'm gonna take a little sippy. If you guys have hydration stations at your house, I also recommend taking a few sips. Hydrate or dihydrate. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you can say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about beef stuff like this, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. An epiphany. Quote unquote. I wonder what her writing tip is gonna be. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get... Okay, this is the same one as yesterday. Go with the flow. That wasn't the fourth bro. Alright, let's read Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Okay, so this stays the same. Oh, Yuri. We can never hate you, baby girl. I'm scared to see that her poem changed, though. So this conversation stayed the same. But I feel like her... Oh, Chad, I don't think it's gonna be the same poem. But she's not glitching, and the words aren't doing the thing. Maybe we're safe, chat? So we talking about Natsuki. Alright, let's read her poem. Let's find out. Ghost under the light. Nope, that stayed the same. Oh, it's Mia. You know something I don't. Oh, I forgot. You've probably seen someone play this. Oh boy. This stayed the same. So far, her poems stayed the same. So maybe we're still good, chat. Maybe Natsuki gets off first. Alright, so she's good. No spoilies. I appreciate you. No spoilers. I can just have hope, right? I can have hope, chat. That's all I have left. Alright, so this conversation stayed the same. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Alright, so this stayed the same. It's weird because, like Sayuri, remembering from yesterday, these are the points that she, like, jumped in. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange... Okay, so they're reading... And this is when they argue. Because she's like, oh no, it's supposed to be simple. Da, 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 da. And then they fight about being cute. But Sayori's not here to, like, disengage them. Oh no. I'm gonna end up picking between them, aren't I? Uh-oh. Well, they're bickering. This doesn't involve... Yep. Uh-oh. Oh. What the fuck? Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Whoa. Yeah, go on. Let Saber hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns toward me as if she noticed I was standing here. Saber? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get dragged into the... Oh my god, I'm not clicking this. Fuck. Yuri? Fine. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Why does it keep getting closer? Whoa, Monica? No. Hi. Hey, Saber? Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really... She fucking put her whole face up in my grill. Fuck, man. That was uncanny. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. No, she had a full-on staring contest with me. But she never blinks. Wait, if I lock my model, maybe I don't blink. Nope, I still do. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out the classroom. Oh, she looks so sad. What's wrong, Natsuki? Did she yell at you? Was she mean? She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Saber, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Sure, Monica. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. I can fix her? Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Saber. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but... Hey, yo! The fuck is all that? Whee! Contamination, incongruent, determination, marshmallow. Ambient, that's a nice word. Effulgent, philosophy, whirlwind, misfortune, Disarray. Existence. Intellectual. Extreme. Disoriented? Atone. I really love that word. Atone. After image. Incapable. One day I'm going to do a Mad Libs with that. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Saber. Oh, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at her desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we could just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I've already decided there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Why is Monica late? She was late in the first part of the game too. What is she doing? Saber, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Huh? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri's clearly taken aback about how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? She doesn't remember, chat. She was erased. Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Text is different. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid of you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. Okay, so we had this happen yesterday. So now she's going to tell us about piano. But we're in a different part of the room. What song are you writing, Monica? So now it's just her. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share with you anyway. This sounds so much more ominous now, chat. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Saber? Let me save, by the way, chat. I just realized I haven't saved in a while. Whoa, wait, whoa, all my slots are empty. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. Ah! I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath. So are we going to be reading again together, chat? Actually, I have a request. Do you mind? Yep, make your tea, girl. Okay, so that's the same. I wonder if Monica's going to yell at us for going out into the hallways with each other. That's the same. Oh, we're going to walk together. Let's see if Monica's going to get pissed. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, I guess we don't have the same Riz, guys, because she went without us. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? Oh, I don't like the sound of this chat. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking air through their teeth. Huh. Well. Just a little guy. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around. Yuri? Holy shit! I'm back. Ow. That. Okay. That happened. Thanks for waiting patiently. Saber, do you like oolong tea? What the? Okay. Can we see the blood on her? I'm leaning forward, like if it's any on her thing. Okay, but does he not remember? Was he really rewinded like that? Jesus Christ. And she doesn't have any blood on her shirt. So maybe it didn't happen? Okay, this is the same conversation. Alright, we're gonna sit on the floor together. That's the same. Yes, your posture. Your posture makes it so difficult to sit. And I guess this stays the same. So we're just gonna ignore that you were bleeding all over the place. Okay. That stays the same. We're gonna read together. We're gonna feed each other chocolate. We're gonna be cutesy. Yeah, she still looks adorable. Like she wasn't just, like she didn't slash her arm freaking apart. I do love the eyes. Look at that. I feel like anime in general has been putting a lot more effort in the eyes. Like Sasaki and Miyano, the eyes in that were amazing. Okay, so this stayed the same. We're still being cute, chat. Nothing bad is happening. Everything's deja vu. I can't. Saber? Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Saber? My heart won't stop pounding, Saber. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Saber? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Um, that's some heavy breathing she's doing there, chat. Um, it's time to share poems. What the Natsuki? You're normal, right? I didn't even know they made that emoji. That's fucking funny. Got him. Okay, so the eyes looked way too real after that moment. Okay, so Natsuki, are you the only normal one right now? Oh god. Alright, we're gonna have to read Yuri's. Yuri needs Zoloft. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with surprise. Okay, so this stayed the same. We're just gonna pretend you didn't slice your arm open and just started doing some weird shit earlier? Okay. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Saber? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem, too. Okay? Oh, Jesus Christ, she wrote something Alright, well, let me get the reading glasses on. Whoop. So she wrote a new poem. A rotating wheel, turning on axle, grinding bolt head linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a dock ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe. Oh, her page is slightly stained. Is it? Oh, you're right. I didn't even notice that. What is she stained with? Tears? That's definitely not blood, at least. True time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open air in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bottlehead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 years and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Don't tell me she like cutting herself. Probably. Well, at least it's not your blood, right? Yeah. I. Well, that's not something she usually writes. Yes, hi Pugsley. Thank you for introducing yourself. I mean, it was a very beautiful written poem, but goddamn, sweetie, we need to talk to your parents and see what insurance they have, and we're gonna get you help. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. My pen? That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I, I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Oh, that's what that was. I'm okay. What did I just. Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. It's the fact that the music gets all cutesy right after that, like... Monica. Saber, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. No, it's okay, baby girl. I acknowledge your feelings and I accept them. She just needs a little help, that's all. You know, talk therapy, art therapy. Maybe we stock up on gauze, stuff like that. We could work through it. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Couple therapy. Let's do therapy and keep you from killing yourself together. It might even be like a sexual thing. More like a couple therapy sections. Let's aim for a dozen and see how it goes from there. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that'll probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful, flashing, expanding, piercing, endless cacophony. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like, oh my god, that... Delete her. Delete her. How would you react if someone gave you... Jesus fucking Christ, it happened again. How would you react if someone gave you $10,000? I'd be a little wary at first, because why are you giving me 10 grand out of nowhere? I feel like being given that much money is a little awkward at first, because it's like, hi, what did I do? Did I win a sweepstakes? Are you being nice? Is this tax write-offable? Are you planning a hit on me? But if it was done in good faith, easily I would just put some of that away. But I feel like I would just start donating to my library, because, like, honestly, we need some new books in there. I feel like I get a good collection and maybe fix a few things. But after what happened to my roof a few months ago, yeah, definitely gonna at least save half. Because, guys, when you own a house, just gonna let you know, I'm just gonna let you know, chat, things that can happen, a house can happen in a split second. We had to do the roof alone because I found some stuff. Oh my god, it was $22,000. I wanted to cry. Some people love their VTubers, like what happened to Mel. Oh wow, I mean, you know, kudos for them and support your Oshis. But I always say, like, if you can't subscribe to me or anything like that, I'm just here for the good times. You know, we're gonna hang out and do some things. You take care of yourself first and call it a day. If people have expendable cash like that, man, what do they do for work? Because I would love to be that person. I would love to just go to restaurants and just be able to tip $1,000 for a cup of coffee. Like, the deck is sinking. Oh. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult indecision. The deck is sinking into the ground. The desk is sinking into the ground. What the fuck? You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. What? There are 2 grills and a heavy wooden frame. that's my advice for today. All on one side. What the hell is going on here? Thanks for listening. Oh, there's a special poem. You might as well read it. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lady, I can't see. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? That thing was like... Oh my goodness. So, on the girl... I had to blow it up. So I can't see it very well. In on the... In... Ging... Ear... No... What? The frick is going on? That sound. What the hell? Okay, I need to blow it up a little bit. Hold on. I just looked up the thing because I just saw that and just clicked away. Why is it making that sound? That's so weird. On the... What the fuck? Oh, this game really took a turn, chat. I heard it was creepy, but this is creepier than I expected. Oh, I'm getting, like, cheesed out a little bit, chat. Oh, I looked it up online. I just went Doki Black Literature Club Blacked Out Poem. Okay, at least it stopped making that noise, because that noise was creepy. I'm like looking at it real. Nothing is real? What the frick? Does she know she's in a game? Oh my goodness. Why is it making the sound? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting new members. Yuri? Whoa, why did it black out? It blacked out. Oh no. Uh-oh. What the? I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Saber joined in and we started some club activities. I guess Monica does have fourth wall break syndrome. She does. She's just like... she's freaking fourth wall broke happy. My goodness, like... it's nothing real. That creeped me out a little bit. But then again, I love games like this. Like, psychological horrors are definitely where it's at, chat. Okay. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We only have 4 members, and the festival's our only real chance to find more, you know? Yuri's looking a little funny right here. What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? I guess. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Saber? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Saber to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? You never even talked until Saber joined. As for me, I just like it better than I do at home. And Saber isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Natsuki. Yeah, Natsuki went in. Wow, Natsuki didn't hold back. Monika's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Saber want to get more members too. Meanwhile, Yuri, I want to do the thing. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club? It's nothing more than for a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Saber, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even giving a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting the club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Saber, it's not the same. I won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I would just have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Whoa! Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Okay, Yuri. Alright, Yuri, tell us how you really feel. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Tell us how you really feel, Yuri. Okay. Well, I'm gonna slip a Zoloft in your tea. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective. Actually, in this case, I think it might be lithium. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Saber? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. Is her eye just bleeding? Do you want a tissue? You okay, girl? With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole would change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you'd like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Is the main character not seeing the blood come out of her eye? Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri? Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monika, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Saber? Um, please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Saber before we leave. Leave me out of it. I just want to go home. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves at Yuri's exits the classroom. Whew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Saber, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? Does she, chat? Does she actually care about us? It's getting dark. It's getting dark. Oh, I don't like this chat. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. I mean, if you had the girl of your dreams in front of you, wouldn't you ignore just a few glitches and bleeding eyes every now and then? I'd at least get her a napkin. Like, he was just kind of like, oh yeah, just bleed all over the floor, why don't you? But it disappeared, so I guess it doesn't matter. She's just magic. She's our little witchy girl, you know? I don't like seeing the girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time we've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why— Wait, not yet. No! Is she not able to control— Is she not controlling as much as I think she is? Man, I must be a catch. You know, with my generic brown hair and brown eyes and average build. Infallible. Sensation. Agonizing. Misfortune. Melancholy and heaven sent. Unrestrained. I really said screw Natsuki, huh? Imagination. Disoriented. Inferno. Whoa, this is changing here. Harem protag build. Girls just love it, I guess. It's like he's like a little toy. He's the perfect guy. Disown. After image. Hopeless. Extraordinary. Ah, dang it. Whirlwind. Depression. Pleasure. Ambient. I know, like, this is like— Why is it doing it? Is this a binary thing? What's 1111111? Hi, Saber. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to— Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. She's still a tsundere no matter what. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Saber just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess okay, this is the same as last time. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Um, Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you new manga. I mean, that's a good deal. Get me new manga. Great day. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. You have four kinds of girl: the tsundere, the yandere, the childhood friend, and the one that breaks the fourth wall. And together they make me feel uneasy. We're just getting a little bit of everything. Holy shit! Guys, is that Sayuri? That wasn't there last time, right? Okay. We're just gonna ignore the hanging body in the room. Cool, 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 cool. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event just suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too, and we're gonna make sure it's done right. You guys don't see this? Natsuki. Yuri, right there, behind you. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Huh. Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Saber, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Saber's already engaged in a novel we're reading together. She just said, don't put your hands on my man. Aren't you glad I already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. I feel like this is about to go real bad, chat. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind? She's always making tea. Maybe there's something in the tea, chat. If there's one thing I can make... Okay, so that stays the same. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Your hands a water pitcher. Alright, we're gonna... That stayed the same. This feels like... Okay, she walked out again. Oh no, chat. This is... Oh boy. Did Yuri leave you again? She's just filling up the water pitcher to bake tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Oh no. 10 minutes pass. Again? Oh boy, chat. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be the new... But why did this happen again? It's a new day. She's doing the same thing she did before. And she's cutting herself again. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yep. So we just get rewinded. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything. Right? My head's been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. Sailor Mal was like, yes, yes, I knew, I knew. Oh, my lights went out. That's not creepy. So the moment that happened, chat, so I have this, like, these, like, rechargeable, puck lights that I keep just to, like, brighten up my desk a little bit. And right as that happened, they all turned off, and that scared the fuck out of me. Alright. Ooh, that's bright. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I discovered. Oh no, Yuri. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So, I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. Okay, that sounds like manic depression, sweetheart. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's gonna rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Saber, is it just me? Or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart since I joined the club. But recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. Uh-oh. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Oh? Oh! Thank you so much
Welcome
for the follow, Appwalk. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for signing the contract. We are playing Doki Doki Literature Club. And we have gotten to some weird shit right now. And I can see Monica. So cute on paper. I see Monica. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Okay. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? Oh my god, she's just slowly like morphing into each other. Holy shiitake mushrooms, chat. I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. Who is selling knives to children? I'll make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Saber. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited for years. Will you do that with me, Saber? Welp. Hi, Monica. When'd you get here? Holy shit, Tuck. Like, dude. Guys, that was something. Yeah, well. Alright, well, let's get Natsuki. I think I need a break after that Yuri. I need a little breather. I'm not going to read another one of your Yuri Sucka poems, but I'm still going to make you read mine. There's a reason. Okay, so that picture of Sayori's gone. I really wish I didn't have to do this, but unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. Oh wow, she actually wrote something, chat. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you might not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. That's saying something because she usually writes like 10 lines and calls it a day. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really, really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Oh no. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. Oh my god. It's Yuri's own fault she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Saber? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Okay. What the? Just Monica? Um, okay. Let's check on Yuri. Yuri, you good? Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Saber, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Saber. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. No, not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. What is the worstest food? I think it just depends. Like, everyone's got different palates. So, I can't say anything. Like, for me, I personally cannot stand pretzels. Maggot cheese. I think some people, like, honestly, anything with cheese. Like, when you think about it, a lot of stuff that we've done with food sounds kind of crazy on paper. Like, blue cheese. I mean, we're just basically making a mold. Sourdough bread is us catching a random mold spore in the air in order to create what we make. Like, I haven't had maggot cheese. I haven't tried any of that. Maggot cheese flies. I mean, it might not be something I would try, but if I know for some people that might be a cultural thing, and I'm always put it this way: it might not be for me. But me, it's pretzels. I cannot stand the taste of pretzels, chat. I know it's the weirdest thing to feel weird about. It's illegal in the U.S. That makes sense because I'm mostly in the U.S. I know there's a few other things that's illegal in the U.S. like a type of cream because it's made with unpasteurized milk, but it's very popular in like Italy and the such. But yeah, I personally wouldn't try it. I'm good. I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Oh, Pugsley, you were at the right moment. Did she write anything in this? That's a lot of blood. I don't even know. Do I even want to know what this is? Is she cutting herself and touching herself while doing this? Oh, chat. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I endowed it with my scent. See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Oh. Lady the Row. Oh, I got here so late. Oh, welcome, Lady the Row. We definitely got to a part. We definitely got to something. Well, now we're on Monica. Don't say I didn't warn you, Saber. What do you mean yes or no? You didn't ask me a question. What? I just put yes on hap. Oh, it's a puzzle. We're gonna slide these and make a Monica? Just Monica? Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. He sure did. Just Monica. Oh, this game has been definitely something, chat. I do love it. I love being creeped out. Like games, movies, books, right there. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. It's honestly one of my favorite pieces of media of any kind. I mean, it is definitely fantastic. It's gripping. Like, you don't know where it's gonna go. And then there's, like, random things that happen. Like, at one point, we were seeing that girl hung in the back room, and no one noticed. Look, can we just get this done? I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make more cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yeah, me too. My favorite visual novel and maybe my favorite horror game. See, like this is since I haven't finished it, I can't place it on my scale just yet. So, but it's definitely on my top 5 already because this has been going places. Yuri, can you? Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion, so I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea, and that gives us all something to do. Huh? What about Saber? Saber's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Saber around with you and your stupid books. The thing that always blows me away, no matter how many times I go through it, is the sound design. Yes, it is really, like, the music and the way that they pace everything. And the random blips, I feel like there's also something that I'm missing that I'm not catching on. So once I'm done playing, I always love to watch the lore videos of this because there's always something that I miss. There's enough of the main character to go around, ladies, calm down, right? Unless we're talking about his brain, there isn't even enough for just him. He's just like, I'm vibing, chat. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Saber decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Saber make the choice, okay? Yuri is the best girl. Hey, Dreamy, how are you? And yes, we were on Team Yuri. Well, I know I'm on Team Yuri. I know a few others in the chat are Team Yuri. We had a few Sayoris, but we all know how that ended now. So we're still gonna help her, even though she's gone a little psychotic, because we love her. Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Oh my god, a mod! Yep. Dreamy Lunastrain is one of my mods, her and Itzmia. I love these girls to death. They are amazing. Saber, I know how fed up you are with these two. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth! Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Yuri. No, I picked Monica! I picked Monica! I didn't want Monica! I went for Yuri! Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? Get gaslit. I'm getting gaslit by a video game chat. The more I dive in, the more I love all the girls. They have their traumas and everything, but they're all super here sweethearts when it comes down to it. Like, even Natsuki's growing on me. Like, I'm usually not the biggest fan of Tsunade, but I like her. Like, she is growing on me. This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all the work and then taking Saber for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Saber away from me and every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Well, damn, chat. Gaslit, gatekeep, wall break. And there's that yandere face we love so much. Oh, chat, will I live? Hey, Saber. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monaco giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Ooh, I feel like I gotta take a sip before this, chat. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Saber, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. She's like me, for real, for real. Oh my god, dreamy. Luna Estrella. You with your purple hair. As much as I love Yuri, though, she really needs to explain what the hell's going on with Natsuki, because holy balls. I'm definitely feel like I gotta replay this game again. It's fine, we're in love with Yuri, right? Yeah, we're in love with Yuri. I'm a little scared, but we're in love with her. Though I do have a save point that I want to go back to, and we're gonna try the different girls to see what happens. Oh, the music again. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? We don't know, Pugsley. We're scared. But it feels so good. Then why does it feel like more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling's too strong now. I don't care anymore, Saber. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Saber, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. Pugsley, if anything happens to you, get yourself to safety. Yeah, me too. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Saber. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Oh my god, chat. I don't know if you noticed, it's kind of subtle, but the wheel poem had some splotches on it. Yeah, we know, they Sailor Mao pointed that out, and I was like, oh. If I was thinking the same thing. If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friend. In this case, it's more like you gotta get rid of my friends. Alright, we're gonna just say yes. Alright, chat. Is this gonna end horribly? Oh boy. What? What the fuck? What? How did... It's Doki Doki. Of course it's going to end horribly. Oh, fuck that. I know, right? Like, are we gonna get in trouble? I'm opening another drink, chat. Alright. That happened. Would it have mattered if we picked her or not? What are you trying to tell us? It's weirdly enough just fine on stream. What's the what are you trying to tell us? Baby girl. Baby girl. Speak to us. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's always the history. The history? You'll promise to spend the most time with me. You promise you. What the fuck? It just keeps going. Oh my god. Thank you for that tidbit, Lady Thorough. What the fuck? It just keeps going. She's just gonna bleed out. I'm just gonna stare at her till she dies, apparently. I keep thinking there's gonna be... No, it's just gonna keep saying the same thing. Holy shit. Yuri, you okay, right? It's just a flesh wound? It's just a flesh wound, right? For the record, the beginning of that is actually the game description from the Steam store page. Oh god. It just keeps going. How can you talk this much after you just fucking, like, punctured your duodenum? Yuri, you have a lot to say. Yuri, am I going to go to jail? Am I an accomplice? Yuri? You okay? You punctured your heart. How are you able to speak? It just keeps going. It just keeps going, chat. Oh my god, chat. Pretty sure this just qualifies as MC being in a cult at this point. Yeah, agreed. It just keeps going. I like that I'm gonna keep checking history after all the... No, it just... Nope, it's the same. It's gonna be the same for a while. When does this end? Holy shit. I'm more surprised that she's able to talk this much. You can... Okay, thank you. Holy shit, that was going on for a while. So we just stay here until the night? The next day? Oh my god. Well, she went pale. Light's gone. Blood changed. The history, I guess, it will bet is the same. Holy shit. And we just stayed staying at her. Alright. It's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? Yeah, well, yeah, I didn't leave, bitch. I'm not gonna scream, chat. I'm not gonna blow out your eardrums. Natsuki runs away. Yeah, I'm here. Saber, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Saber? Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second. I'm almost done. I just wanted to have a cupcake real quick. Damn, Monica, like, at least knows what she wants. Like, she's like, I was gonna eat something at least. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. Hey, they're good cupcakes. I mean, honestly, she's got her priorities in order. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Uh, can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Saber. Um, welcome to the literature club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year. And what the just Monica? The fuck is going on in the background? My friend had this loop at his laptop background, and a teacher pulled him to the side at some point and asked him if he felt okay. Is everything okay at home? Are you good? Is everything alright? Do you need to talk? Oh my god. She's just staring at us menacingly. Oh my gosh, chat. And, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. We've been calling him main character. Just Monica. I'm talking to you, Saber. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. I go by she, they pronouns, so that works for me. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, like she's looking through a hole in the wall, maybe. A hole in the fourth wall? Breaking necks, sternums, and minds, apparently. Wait, you do know I'm aware of that this is all a game, right? Pugsley, do not shoot your shot right now. Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, you know? Pugsley knows what's up. He was like, I'm gonna shoot my shot now. It's just Monica. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Saber? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Saber. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. because I know no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Saber. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard for you to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Saber. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? Monica isn't even flat. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must have been some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Saber, I have a confession to make. Oh. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? That's not a great smile, is all I'm saying. She's kind of just like, eh. Saber, will you go out with me? Oh.
Welcome to the cave, just Monica.
Welcome to the cave, just Monica. Oh my god, she's in the chat too. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for signing the contract. I think we have just reached the denouement of your game. Also, Monica's... Oh.
Welcome
Thank you
to
for the follow, Lady Lero. Also, Monica's poems are so cool to go back and reread now that you know what's going on. The fun thing is that the meanings are all staring you directly in the face, but you can't really see them until you know what to look for. Yeah, it was something, chat. But thank you to the new followers. Welcome, welcome. She's not giving me a choice. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Saber. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Saber. She's sure she did. She gave you exactly one choice. Yes. I mean, you're not wrong. The game couldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Pugsley's really getting it on today, chat. He's on the nose. She's staring at us. It's just Monica, chat. Just Monica. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it's actually a bit more difficult. To get the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Pugsley, that timing was way too good. I know, he has been on a roll, chat. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? You have some weird games in your account, but I still love you regardless. Oh, thanks, Monica. So let me do a quick introduction for my newbies here. I am your Saber. I am your demon gal just gaming in the human world. I play indie, retro, and horror games with the occasional cutesy cozy game. Depends on how I feel. But thank you for joining us in the cave. Don't go too far in the back. Pugsley and Gomez love to mess with people. I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? To be fair, if you had an AI that just strives to love you, wouldn't that be good? If they could make me cupcakes, that'd be nice. Oh, look, she finally got in here, chat. What's the history now? Oh, I just wanted to see now. Look at all these different Monicas. Unk. I don't think it matters what we click. This chick is freaking crazy. She really is. Monik. Onika. Monka. Meek. Monai. I don't think she really cares what I click. I'm just gonna click at random, chat. Hi again, Saber. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Saber, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With the click of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you would call it. I mean, she really had no qualms of doing that before, chat. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. The best part for me about this poem sequence specifically is I have this headcanon that the main character never writes anything. He's just handing everyone a sheet with a list of 20 words and everyone just assumes it's some avant-garde thing. They're like, yes, melancholy, deja vu, lollipop. He's speaking to me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Saber? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? We're not really recording, we're streaming, we're close enough. Hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? Hi, Monica. They're saying hi. They're being nice. I'm sure some people don't mind. But I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? The fuck? A wicked case of prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. Oh my god. Bitch! Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Saber. I didn't mean to get you distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look in each other's eyes. Let's see. Prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact. Oh, lol. Are we just gonna stare at each other? I'm gonna poke your nose. Boop, got your nose. Poke your eyes. No? Oh, look at this world. I see a nebula, and, they did a nice work on the floor. Oh. Sometimes I think back to middle school. I'm so embarrassed by the way I used to behave back then. It almost hurts to think about. I wonder if when I'm in college, I'll feel that way about high school. I like the way I am now, so it's pretty hard for me to imagine that happening. But I also know that I'll probably change a lot as time goes on. We just need to enjoy the present and not think about the past. And that's really easy to do, with you here. What is going on with the background? Surrounded, I want to pull this. Can I? Can I? Can I? Oh, it's just Monica and us, chat. I like how you did your hair today. The bow's nice. It drapes very... Oh, okay, here we go. She's talking again. I've always wondered, what is it about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyway? Their personalities are just completely unrealistic. Hey, you leave my girl Yuri out of this. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. What did I just say? Keep my girl's name out your mouth. I mean, she's barely even capable of forming a complete sentence. And forget about Natsuki. Heesh. Someone with her kind of personality doesn't just get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these weird personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I'm not judging or anything. I don't know, she sounds like she's judging, chat. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff too. I'm just saying, it fascinates me. It's like you're siphoning out all the components of a character that makes them feel human and leaving just the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm okay just the way I am. And by the way, you are too, Saber. Oh, Pugsley, is she going on too much for you? You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. I'm a demon, but thank you. But I am adorable. That's why there was never a chance I wouldn't fall for you. Where's this light coming from? Is it from the nebula? Oh, that makes sense. How about them Yankees? Monica? You want a head pat? Here, a little head pat. Where are your cuticles? She didn't mean literally, she meant philosophically. To be honest, that's what I actually love so much about the DDLC characters. They wrote it so well that they subvert those tropes and archetypes by actually leaning more into them, and it's such a brilliant deconstruction of them. Agreed. It is really like... And then when they throw those little curveballs, like, hey, look at this little thing. What happens if we amplify it? And just bring out the worst in them, too. Yuri did something really funny once. We were all in the club room and just relaxing, as usual. And out of nowhere, Yuri just pulled out a small bottle of wine. I'm not even kidding. She was just like, would anybody like some wine? Natsuki laughed out loud, and so Yuri started yelling at her. I actually felt kind of bad, because at least she was trying to be nice. I think it just made her feel even more reserved in the club room. Though, I think Natsuki was secretly a bit curious to try it. And to be completely honest, I kind of was too. It actually could have been kind of fun. But you know, being president and everything, there's no way I could let that happen. Maybe if we all met up outside of school, but we never bonded enough to get to that point. Gosh, what am I talking about this for? I don't condone underage drinking. I mean, I never drank or anything, so yeah. We're having some interesting talks with her. Guess we just have to wait. Oh. Thank you, Raven. I shall indeed hydrate. Though I don't think I have a choice if I'm gonna die or not. Saber, do you get good sleep? Nope. It can be really hard to get enough sleep nowadays. Especially in high school, when you're forced to wake up so early every day. I'm sure college is a little bit better, since you probably have a more flexible schedule. No, I was a dumbass. I did the 8 a.m. classes. Then again, I hear a lot of people in college stay up all night anyway for no real reason. Is that true? Anyway, I saw some studies that talked about the horrible short-term and long-term effects caused by lack of sleep. No, I don't. Thanks for asking. It seems like mental functions, health, and even lifespan can be dramatically impacted by it. I just think you're really great and wanted to make sure you're not accidentally destroying yourself. So try to keep your sleep on track, okay? Monica, there's a lot that I will put up with. But you telling me when to sleep is not one of them. I'll always wait for you in the morning, so make sure to put your own well-being before anything else. Thanks, Edward. Oof. I'm wondering where this is gonna go. Thanks, I will. This is pretty random, but I always thought spicy food was kind of funny. Like, didn't plants evolve to be spicy to prevent them from being eaten? That's actually true. I read somewhere that humans are the only species that actually enjoy spicy things. It's almost like we're making fun of the plants, using their defense mechanism to literally make our food more enjoyable. Like, imagine a monster that devours you whole because it enjoys the sensation of you struggling for your life while being digested. Sorry, that was kind of a weird analogy, I guess. It just came to me in my head. I'm not a monster or anything, but you're so cute I could eat you up. I'm joking. Life advice from an AI in a game. I know, at least they're trying to be nice. You know, they're like, hey, you should probably get some sleep after we completely horrified you and gave you psychological torture. But you know what? But it's true. By the way, chat, my dumbest thing I've ever done in my life was brush my teeth and then eat something spicy. You want to know what hellfire tastes like? It tastes like that. That's what it felt like. Pure pain. Gosh, I'm amusing myself a little too much, aren't I? Sorry for being weird. You're not being weird. I mean, this is actually pretty entertaining. That's why I think Monica's the only AI worth falling in love with. Yeah, at least she cares for her health. She's got some good ideas. I mean, I can see why it has to be just Monica. Hey, what's your favorite game? Mine is Doki Doki Literature Club. She said the thing, chat! That was a joke. But if you tell me you like some other romance game better, I might get a little jealous. Roll credits. This is going on for a while. Saber? Mods? Mods! Actually, I don't think they're here. No, thank you. I don't need viewers like that. Who pays for viewers? I was never too sure myself. Well, I'm sure I never really questioned it as a kid. But as I grew up, the more I learned about the world, the more I would question it. I started to wonder why God was helping people pass exams or get over a cold, when there are children who live their lives being sold as sex slaves. Yeah, Bluebird 1. Welcome. Make sure to hydrate or dehydrate. Ah, yes, the mint capsaicin combo. I learned why that happened a while back. Turns out your ouch too cold receptors and your ouch too hot receptors are separate, meaning they could go be activated at the same time. Yeah, and that hurts like a motherfucker. If anyone that tries to make you do that as a dare chat, don't do it. It's not worth it. Or the 800 million people who are too poor to even eat. I wonder how many of those people pray to God every day until they starve and die. Or how many millions of families pray for a loved one to recover from some incurable disease. But the punchline is this: if just one person beats the odds and survives, among the thousands of others who die, then it's set. Oh, a raid? Hello, Raiders! Apricot, hi! How are you? How was your stream? How did it go? Hello, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. We are reaching the end of Doki Doki Literature Club. And it is me, your Saber, your resident demon gal, gaming in the human world. I'm just here hanging out with Pugsley in chat, being creeped out. It was good. I don't know anything about the states. Huh? I mean, there's a lot of states, so I don't blame you. Hello, Moth Void. Hello, Binkin62. Oh, that's actually terrible timing. This is the very end of Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, Chad, I'm sorry. I don't know how much exact longer. I tried to label all 50 states and I could not. To be fair, I feel like a lot of Americans can't do that either. I think if I tried, I might be able to get a few. Like the big ones, like Texas. Texas is easy. California. But if you ask me where, maybe Tennessee. But like honestly, I don't. I'm gonna have to test myself if I could even say all 50 states. Then it's suddenly a miracle from God. I'd really love to meet this God who seemingly laughs at the misery of everyone not eligible for his miracles. If you want to try it after you're done, let me know. Oh man, chat. I'm technically American, but I'm also not American. So it's weird. I mean, Puerto Rico is a territory of US, but yeah, that's gonna be interesting. But the irony is that I do have a creator, apparently. And you know what? I bet he's still laughing at the miserable fates of Sayori and Yuri, even as we speak. What are we to him but props in a scripted play? So, from that perspective, I don't think it's too far-fetched for there to be a god, if Earth was nothing but his place set. God damn it. Monica's just going with the real shit right now, chat. I low-key do want to try apricot. Oh, and let me do this real quick before I forget. Shout out. Do I not know how to spell? Copy. Also, for those who are in chat, Annoyed Apricot is such a good time to go and see. So I highly recommend giving his page a look-see. Did you know I'm on Twitter? Girl, this is how I know this game's a little old. It's called X now. Actually, no, I'm never going to call it X. It's Twitter. It's always going to be Twitter. My username is LittleMonix3. I guess someone was kind enough to make an account for me. I picked the username, though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world. The real world. So make sure you follow me, okay? Chat, is this true? Okay, I'm going on Twitter right now because I need to know. Okay, chat. It is Little Monix 3. Oh my god, and she's got the blue chat mark. Holy shit. She does have a Twitter. Chat, that's wild. Hell yes, will always be Twitter. And yes, a real account. That's fucking wild to me. So make sure you follow me, okay? It would really mean a lot to me. With how much you mean to me and all. It would really make me feel loved. Damn, Monica. That's crazy. That's a real account. It's even verified. Holy shit. Sorry, I had to check something. Didn't hear if you wanted to quiz the 50 states or not. Send it to me. I might not do it. I might not do it on this stream. I'll probably do it in the next one. When we need a little palate cleanser from some of the hell that we put ourselves through. If Elon Musk is gonna dead name his daughter, I'm gonna keep dead naming his dumbass website. Facts. Straight facts. Saber, how much do you read? A lot. It's way too easy to neglect reading books. If you don't read much, it almost feels like a chore compared to all the other entertainment we have. Look, I read it all. Fan fiction, graphic novels, manhwas, mangas, books. I love reading. If it's got words in it, I'm reading. And I'll even listen to audiobooks. I still count that. But once you get into a good book, it's like magic. You get swept away. I think doing some reading before bed every night is a pretty easy way to make your life a little bit better. It helps you get good sleep, and it's really good for your imagination. It's not hard at all to just pick some random book that's short and captivating. Before you know it, you might be a pretty avid reader. Wouldn't that be wonderful? And the two of us could talk about the latest book you're reading. That sounds super amazing. That's fucking crazy. Is this after making us watch people cut themselves, kill themselves, hang themselves? Is this game just trying to be like, and by the way, you know, in case you're feeling depressed, reading a good book is a good thing to do. Going on Twitter, talking to your friends. By the way, there's something that's been bothering me. You know how this place takes place in Japan? Well, I assume you knew that, right? Or at least decided it probably does. I don't think you're actually told at any point where this takes place. Is this even really Japan? I mean, aren't the classrooms and stuff kind of weird for a Japanese school? Not to mention, everything is in English. It feels like everything is just there because it needs to be, and the actual setting is an afterthought. It's kind of giving me an identity crisis. All my memories are really hazy. I feel like I'm at home, but have no idea where home is in the first place. I don't know how to describe it any better. Imagine looking out your window, but instead of your usual yard, you're in a completely unknown place. Would you still feel like you were home? Would you want to go outside? I mean, I guess if we never leave this room, it doesn't really matter anyway. As long as we're alone and safe together, this is really our home. And we can still watch the pretty sunsets night after night. I'd like to read more indeed. If you ever want book recommendations, I feel like doing some sort of book club on Twitch. Just because I love reading, and I always have something, like, I love to share. Hi, Anyas! My cat's here. Anyas! Come up. Come up. It's a kibby! She's very loud. You want to say hi? Hi! Hey, did you know I'm a vegetarian? Are you? I don't mean that like I'm bragging or anything. So talkable. Yeah, she talks a lot. Say hi to chat. I just thought you would enjoy a fun fact about me. I see we're at the best part. Yes, apparently this is getting really... This game has been wild. Yes, it has been wild. She's trying to climb on the keyboard, which is why she's meowing, because I keep pushing her away. I thought you'd just enjoy a fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple years ago after learning more about Earth's climate. The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is just unbelievable. Anyway, I decided it's not much of a personal sacrifice to just stop contributing to the whole mess. What, is it so strange of a reason? Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about being inhumane and all that. I don't really care as much about that part. It's weird. Like we only care about killing the things that we personally relate to as a species. Most people are fine with killing bugs because they're icky. And of course, we all kill billions of microorganisms daily without even giving it a thought. But suddenly, if they're just a little bit bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if plants feel some kind of pain too, and we just don't understand it? What if pulling leaves off a stem feels like someone's ripping off your fingers one by one? I'm just saying, we're a pretty biased species if you think about it. Bug struck first. Have you seen mosquitoes? Agreed. Like, they could leave us alone, but no, they flock to us. We can spray all the DEET we want, but there's always one who has to mix these little buzz in there. Anyway, if you ever feel like making a small contribution to the planet, it doesn't hurt to choose veggies once in a while. Even if we ever have dinner together and you just did it for me, that would be really romantic. Anya. It's just Monica, okay? It's just Monica. Oh, you chunky. I have to share a picture of Anya one day, chat. She's my baby girl. She is one of 4. And she is only 2 years old, so I still call her the baby. Right? You're the baby? Yes, you are. Monica, what's going on? Can we even eat? She's just staring. You know what's kind of creepy? Even though I deleted everyone else's files, I can still kind of feel them. It's like all their lines are still lingering in the air, whispering in the back of my head. Just FYI, this goes on until you do something about it. Oh. Here I was like reading and reading and reading. I'm sorry, chat. So it's definitely not history. What if we just quit the game? What do you think, Anya? Do we just end the game and hope for the best? Okay, so let's figure it out. Hey! Ow, 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 ow. Anya, please stop trying to eat me. So do we restart the game? Ow. Alright, we're gonna do that, chat. You don't need to eat. What you need is just Monica. She did. You know what? Well. I'm just quitting. Oh, fuck. I completely quit it. Oh, damn, chat. It's very meta. Holy shit. It just comes right back. Holy fuck. Oh, that's creepy. What just happened? I just had an awful dream. I was hoping those would stop now that it was just the 2 of us. I guess that was wishful thinking. Saber, I don't know if you would have any idea, but if you know what might be causing that, could you try to do something about it? It almost feels like I've been killed or something. It's a really horrible feeling. If you can figure out what's causing it, I'll love you forever. Now, where was I? What the? Mom, you know, that was creepy. Like, I literally ended the game and it was just like, nope, we'll just come right back. So what up? Are you trying to fast forward? I'm not boring you, am I? Oh gosh. Well, there's nothing to fast forward to, Saber. It's just the 2 of us after all. But aside from that, time doesn't really exist anymore, so it's not even going to work. Well, Jesus fucking Christ. Ow, 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 ow. Anya. Okay. Sorry, my cat is really trying really hard to get onto the table. Here, I'll go ahead and turn it off for you. There we go. You'll be a sweetheart and listen from now on, right? Thanks. Now where was I? Anya! 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 Get off the table! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Off the table. Off the table. Chat, she's trying to eat you. She's trying to eat you, chat. Okay, sorry about that, chat. She can sometimes be very, very persuasive. Kitty, please. But, Mom! Okay. What if we try to load a new main menu? There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Whoa, that's creepy. Oh, okay. Oh, that was really creepy, chat. She was just talking about having deleted everyone else's files. So I'm just wondering if I can just delete her. But now I'm scared to like click on anything. Alright, I feel a little stupid. Chat, don't mind me. And there's so many empty slots too. This girl is really fucking creeping me out, I'm not gonna lie, chat. She's just in our heads. She's in our heads! Okay. So we have to delete her. I'm assuming. Well, where can we go to files? Text speed, load game, main menu. Which... Huh. Okay, so I think that's what we gotta do, chat. So, settings. So if we just quit, right? Oh, on the actual computer? Oh shit, really? Okay. So I have to do this on the actual computer, alright. 1 second, chat. So we definitely have to exit. Okay, so quit. Ooh. I like that it's telling me you've been playing for this many hours. Jesus Christ! Oh my goodness. Not gonna lie, chat. Can't believe Ro was just selling me out like that. Anya, don't choose the wire. Don't choose the wire. Honey Bunch, I love you, but you can't do that. Okay? I love you to death, but you can't do that. Don't chew the wire. Please don't chew the wire. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so... Huh. On the actual computer. So, to my folders, go to Steam. Okay, Steam. And then we're on Doki Doki. Okay. That's so crazy that we have to actually like fit. Like, I feel like I'm like taking some sort of I feel like I'm taking some sort of like class, because it's like some coding classes. Like, you have to go into the game itself and delete her. Okay, so we gotta look at the properties, right? Installed files? No, not installed files. Browse local files. Wait, why can't I do that? Come on. Sorry, chat. I'm sorry that you can't see this part. Browse local files. Okay. Then we go to characters. And then we have to just delete Monica. Delete. Delete. It won't let me delete it. Oh, there we go. I deleted it. Okay, so let's see if this works now. I'm sorry, Pugsley. We couldn't see that. Alright, did it work? Okay, here we go. Thank you, Lady Thoreau. Oh, shit, chat. Aw, shit. What's happening? Saber, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Saber. Oh. Betrayal. I can't believe you've done this. We were aiming for Yuri. No! Please hurry and help me. Help me! Local goth commits murder live on stream. It's my thing. Sacrifice. Did you do this to me, Saber? Did you? Did you delete me? Whoa. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Saber. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Well, yeah, I'm a demon. That's kind of my MO. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Saber, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Well, fuck you too, Binch. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted me to be a part of. I've ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... She wants you. Yes. Yes, I did. We deleted her. How is she able to still do this? I've made up my mind. Saber? I know I said I deleted everyone else. But that was kind of an exaggeration. Can't get rid of Monica that easily. I couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real. When you delete a file, it doesn't erase this data. That's true. They were still my friends. And I loved them all. Just go to the recycling box. Recover Monica. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then Nani the fuck? Where's Monica? Wait a minute. Where's Monica? She says after brutally murdering Monica. Oh, there's no loads either. So it just, the game is just her without Monica? That's it? We just play the game without her? Holy shit. Oh my god, Sayori, you're alive! Alright, but we already had this conversation with you. It isn't over till the credits roll. Like, I'm like, yay, she's alive! I don't want to read this. Because we've already done this. Sayori, are you still depressed? I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. I walk across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Hello? Saber? What are you doing here? Well, I just... I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Saber that Sayori's always talking about. So thank you for Yuri, my love! I'm not gonna lie, Forever Flame, like, the one thing that I can't do is the repetition of a certain, like, convo. So, this is why sometimes I, like, how do you say, put my foot in my mouth when it comes to games like this. Because I'm like, no, I've seen this! Thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Saber. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. It's not even repeated. No need to be so formal. I saw stuff I related and I ran through. My apologies, chat. Granted, I didn't save, so I can go back. Ah, shit. Yep, because we didn't save anything. It's so funny without Monica here, though. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there's some overlap, but there's some changes. Alright, what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna read the lines that I know I already read, but I will go through the conversation. Hey, Saber. Well, there's already one girl. The title screen feels so empty. It does. It feels like we're missing someone. Sometimes I think I hear her name in the wind. And we've been, used to walk. And recently we picked up that habit once again. Saber, are you proud of me? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. But you never even said anything about it. Even though we walked to school together every day. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near... Okay, this... By the way, Saber, have you... The club? Yep. I already told you, I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs. But something tells me Sayori would take more offense to that now. After all, how could I tell her that clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah. I think I've decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me! I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo. You meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl, but I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind into something, she accomplishes great things. So that's why I feel like I should do something special for her. Okay, this part. I recall the room number from... Oh. Welcome to the Oron Host Club. What are you doing here? Well, I just... Okay, I'd read a few of these before I did a replay. Yuri, my love, please don't be crazy and stab yourself and have me stare at you for 2 nights and 3 days. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Saber, don't tell me. You're... That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way! No way! Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Well, if Sayori's this happy, then I'm sure it won't be too bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? Whoa, the Doki Doki Literature Club. I know, like, this is what we wanted, chat. We wanted the good vibes and easy times, not murder. Natsuki and Yuri walk over the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Ah! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Except for Pugsley, who was dreaming of murder earlier. Yeah, we really need to take him into therapy, don't we, chat? Murder, arson, what's next? So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Personally, I'm rather fond of arson. Arson just needs to be turned into the right direction. That was beautiful. It's not really the literature club without Monica. But it wasn't the literature club without them either. It's not the same without Monica. It's not, chat. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Oh. Okay, this part I know we read before. Are you already trying to impress our new member, Yuri? That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Yep. But at least I enjoy tea. Ah, yes, my fellow manga. You know what I need to read? Delicious and Dungeon. Or Dungeon Meiji. Like, I was watching the anime and now I really want to read the manga. Is anyone in chat reading anything lately? I would love to hear. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yep. We've talked about this, but that's okay. I love hearing you talk about books, Yuri. Hey, Yuri. Well, about... You know the first thing he said? Manga? That's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? Well, you see, aggressive list flipping. Tell me the ones you've been reading recently, if it makes it easier. Manga's literature too, you know? So if Saber wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it'd be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. I've been wanting to try out that anime. I do need to find a new thing to read. I watched the new Shikanoko anime, which I freaking loved. Yeah, Delicious and Dungeon is a great anime. I highly enjoyed that first season. I've heard of Shikanoko. It's actually in my book. Someone else recommended it. And I really have to watch it myself. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree? Fully unhinged. Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we can all try something new. I think it would be fun. And we all get to know each other a little better, too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right, as usual, President. Guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, huh? I have to read manga? Jeez, you were the one who suggested we diversify. You should be a little bit more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm so sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki. If you're into it, I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. There's some great horror manga out there. There's a lot that would, like, she should read Mushishi. That's the one she should go to. Are you just saying that? No, I realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude by finding a manga to read as well. I can't watch Ikonoko Tantan. It's just too brain rot. It makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something you really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. I feel like Yuri would enjoy Death Note as well. I could definitely see her being all about that. The complexity of Kira alone, or just L. Like, I want to know more about the lore about the kids that were trying to fight, Light, and also, R.I.P. Misa. Just you? Would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Bookstore date, bookstore date! I'm shipping them, chat. The Titanic has sailed. I'm going down with the ship. I look forward to it. I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Saber. You think so? Well, everyone seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Oh, Saber. Don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day's gonna be so much fun. Hey, Saber. I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now. What? But I really know everything, Saber. I know how hard you try to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. Forever. Okay. What's happening? At least 7 fantasy web novels that share no primary concept between them. A Monster Hunter Valkyria-centered fanfic, 5 Doki Doki fanfics, and 5 Octopus Traveler fanfics open in individual tabs. The entire Wing of Fire series thrice over. The weakness page of Raining Flesh-Eating Plant. Just Sayori. Yeah, what the hell? I won't let you hurt him. Well, it hurts. I'm sorry. I was wrong. There's no happiness out here after all. Did you miss her? Goodbye, Sayori. It was feeling a little sad without her. Goodbye, Saber. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me?
Holy shit, she talks.
Hi,
I
it's
didn't.
me. How we've been practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah.
Okay. I turned it up as best as I could on OBS and on my computer. What?
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you.
It's called Your Reality.
In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you.
I did not give her voice justice, Chad. I'm so sorry.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending,
All of us are just like.
what will it take just for me to have it all?
All the photos are deleting.
Does my pen only write bitter
Really
words
quickly?
for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free?
I love the little stickers. It's so cute.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality? If I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat, what do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
Wow. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. From the time it lasted, I wanted to thank you for making all of my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being part of my literature club. With everlasting love, Monica. Wow. That was amazing. That was such a good game. That has become number 3 on my favorite games. I'll leave you be. Thank you for joining us, Forever Flame. I hope you had a good time, and Got to get the good vibes. Oh my goodness, chat. That was freaking fantastic. Oh my, I don't even have words. Like, I didn't even know what to expect. I went in expecting nothing. I just thought it was going to be like quick, like, what do you call it? Like, from what people said was just like jump scare horror. But no, that was so well made. It's so brilliant made. Yes, it is. It is gorgeously made. Writing, like, the way that it kind of like threw us around a little bit. Holy moly, guys. That was fan freaking tastic. I can't. Damn. I don't. All right. So after something so amazing, let me go check something real quick. I'm definitely gonna look up some more videos because I feel like there probably was something I missed because I wasn't really 100%. Like you don't know everything. You're like reading like crazy, and if you saw, I skipped very quickly. So I'm definitely gonna watch some videos after that. For those who need it, I got up my schedule. I always post it on Twitter and on Twitch. We'll be playing again tomorrow, 8 p.m. We're going to play Friday Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit. We were halfway in the game last time. Thursday is Limbo, and Sunday is Pinstripe. I'm going to find someone for us to... Oh, it's designed to be picked apart and scrutinized. Yes, I am definitely, like, once I call it a night, I'm going to be spending the night watching and reading what everyone says about it. So while we're here, let me go check. Let me see who's streaming right now. And we'll go raid them after dealing with just Monica. Let's see. Who is on right now? Alright, Slump Neko is playing Skull Monkeys. And Callan is playing Assassin's Creed. Seems like Mondays are not the biggest day for a lot of gaming, from what I see. But yeah, this game was very... Let me switch to Weeby chatting. This game was fan-fucking-tastic. And I am definitely going to play it again. Like, I won't stream it, but I'm definitely going to play it again. Just because I want to try the other... To see if I could get the other endings and the such. Let's see. So, the way I pick... I just pick whoever has the least amount of viewers. And that looks like it is Callan Alba. They are great. They're a little PNG tuber and they're playing Assassin's Creed. And I love stopping by their chat. They're always so nice. And their voice is very soothing to me. Which I know sounds silly, but sometimes like that's why I follow people, because they have a great I would recommend at some point, if only for yourself, picking up the Plus version. The side stories are so gorgeous and give you a great new angle to see the characters from. Oh! I didn't even know there was a Plus version. Okay, so DDLC Plus. Oh yeah. I'm definitely gonna do that. That was a great ride, chat. I love anything with heavy lore. I love anything like that is my bread and butter. I have a ton of games like that, all horror, all psychological, all things that make you think. So definitely will download that. And yeah, thank you so much guys for joining me and getting on this ride. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go raid my buddy here. They are great, they're fantastic, and I do have a raid message. Feel free to use it if you want to. You don't have to join the raid if you don't want to. If you have other stuff to do, feel free. Again, enjoyed your time in your company, guys. As I type that out real quick. So we do have a free emoticon to use. This was made by one of my followers, Thirsty Teapot. I will always throw his name in there because he deserves it. The recognition for his work. So until next time, chat, I hope you have a wonderful evening or day, depending on your time zones. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week, and I hope that we get to see you again soon. Take care, and let's go say hi to Callan. Everyone was so nice in this chat. was a great stream. I just gotta go raid someone, and I'll come out and hang out with the group downstairs. Okay.